We begin with the race for U.S. Senate in Massachusetts. We are just 4 hours away from the polls closing in Massachusetts, ending one of the most critical races of all time. Democrat Martha Coakley going head-to-head against Republican Scott Brown to fill the Senate seat formerly held by Senator Kennedy. Our team of reporters working every angle of the election, from casting votes to dissecting the campaign strategies to bringing you the winner. Our team coverage begins with ABC6 anchor Mark Curtis live in the Election Center with the latest on the race. Mark, what can you tell us?
Well, John, this is a political race that has not only captivated New England, but has also taken the nation by surprise. And obviously, it will be critical to the outcome of health care reform legislation in Congress. Turnout today is reported as much higher than most special elections. And let's talk about what may be the biggest turning point in this race. By all accounts, Democrat Martha Coakley was expected to be a shoo-in. This was, after all, a seat held by Senator Ted Kennedy for 47 years and was occupied by John Kennedy for 8 years before he became president. In political jargon, it simply became known as the Kennedy seat. But Republican State Senator Scott Brown and a lot of other voters thought otherwise. Brown scored huge points with many when he corrected a debate moderator just 8 days ago. The line proved so popular, even the Democrats began using it to try to fight back.
Are you willing under those circumstances to say, I'm going to be the person? I'm going to sit in Teddy Kennedy's seat, and I'm going to be the person that's going to block it for another 15 years.
Well, with all due respect, it's not the Kennedy seat, and it's not the Democrat seat, it's the people's seat.
Tuesday's election is to fill the term my husband didn't have a chance to complete. But it's not the Kennedy seat, it's the people's seat.
It's an open seat. Everybody agrees. It's the people's seat. The people get to choose.
Well, prior to the comment about it's not the Kennedy's seat, Scott Brown was actually trailing in most polls, although the gap was narrowing. A week after the comment, at least 3 noted political polls and even Martha Coakley's internal polling was showing that Republican Brown had surged into the lead. Well, hopefully we'll know tonight if the debate about the Kennedy seat was ultimately a deciding factor, but some polling has indicated that upwards of 70% of independent voters were leaning to Scott Brown, perhaps because of that comment. Live in the Election Center, Mark Curtis, ABC6 News.
Mark, thank you.